Hey Joe, that was on purpose. uh, we are still talking. Ooh. Sorry. Hey. Here, catch. Go. Oh, you know, trying to convince myself that I should go to bed early tonight so I can be awake at work tomorrow. Really wanting to level my character. This sorcerer that I started is the third character I've started in this game, and I'm absolutely crazy about him. He's a really good character. We also just posted up our first mobile game, video of our first mobile game. We're about ready to go into beta testing on it. I'm extremely excited. It's the first time we've ever actually finished something like that. How's stuff with you, man? How was your weekend? Labor Day and all that. Thanks. Alright, let's go stomp some monsters. Okay. Let's turn on old stuff. That. Things with cracked pockets. Not instant death. It's, you know, pointless. Like a bonus. Yeah, buddy. Oops. I have this book there. Yes. Yeah, no. The new one's only like $11. The expansion pack that I got was like another $2, $3. Oh, and they're releasing more content. I believe it's in the holidays. Ooh. Sad. I could sell one. Which I would but yep, totally doing it. Make that 500 back in about 5 seconds. Yeah, no, the music in this game is fantastic. Just, I'm just saying, the music's really good. They mix synthesized good like realistic instruments and chiptune synths. The mixture is really good. A little bit of rock in there, a little bit of orchestra, and a little bit of chiptune. I've played this so much I've practically had it memorized. I think I streamed like 6 hours today. We still did Game Dev Monday. What's up? 1-9-1-7. Hang on. That's Cole. That's my son. I was like, I recognize that name. Who is in my feed? Ah. So this character's really good, very, very powerful, but he's glass cannon. A few hits and he's just absolutely toast. thankfully it's very hard for anything to get near you, because he's kind of a whirling cyclone of absolute destruction. I feel like he's oying to the music. Also, one of the things they did in this that I thought was pretty cool is that in a lot of games, when you bounce a projectile off of a wall, it loses its potency. This one, it actually gains potency. So the more times it bounces, the stronger it gets. But it can only bounce like 4 times. So there's that. Whirling cyclone of absolute destruction. Devourer of worlds. Get off me. Oh. Denied. Yeah. This guy's powers are pretty amazing. Come on. Traps. How about no? No, they're actually procedurally generated, but they keep the constraints tight enough that while the layouts change, they aren't. The general mechanics of it don't change. Like, you don't walk into a dungeon and see third tier stuff in a first tier dungeon, if that makes sense, and you won't see 5 billion traps. They have the same amount of traps, same amount of rooms. Some of the stuff, the layout changes, but the quantities don't change much. You may see a few more traps, you may see a bit more treasure, a few more pockets of monsters. But they give it a little bit of flexibility, but not enough to where, you know, you walk into your first floor tier 1 and get absolutely massacred, or like, what is this doing here? This is way out of place. Honestly, I think it's one of the best procedurally generated dungeons I've ever played. So it's up there with Diablo 3 as far as how they put the dungeons together to where they change every time you come into them, but they're not so different that, you know, it's like you see completely different monsters, completely different traps, and get destroyed. AJ! Yeah, limited variants. Word for it. There is 8. Yeah. So AJ, AJ has like an insane amount of hours on this game. He's one of the guys who's been helping me get through it. I was like, I know it's a scam. Not really sure what I'm doing here, but I'm gonna play it because it looks like fun. He popped into my channel when I first started streaming it, and immediately gave me some pointers that really helped. So, yeah. If you stream this game and you tag the game, he will probably show up in your stream. Are we gonna do a group stream at some point? I'm okay with this game. Dude's logged like 12,000 or 1,200 hours or something. Crazy number. Him and Loons, I think, are two players that show up in my deal that give the best advice. He's just, there's another one that's out of Europe that's really good. Yup. Yeah, me and Joe, assuming this is the Joe that I think it is, I'm pretty sure it is. Joe and I work together, and we've been talking about doing like a dual stream thing. It would be kind of cool to do a group stream though, with the Heroes of Hammerwatch players. That hurt. You gotta. Oh, man. It takes so much damage when he gets hit. Alright. Yeah, so, catch. Don't really feel like messing with all of you. Nope. Yeah. I'm done. I'm getting loot. Yeah, I'm gonna go beat up monsters. Dude. Like this. Whoosh! That was awesome, wasn't it? Right, my youngest son is sitting right next to me. On stars. Health regen! Yay! Where's your Batman blanket, bro? We need that. Okay. Just making sure. I wasn't really sure. I was just like, that's Joe. Ah, more ore. And it looks like almost a section over here that I need to go. Maybe a couple more seconds. Nope, just a room. No. Co-op stream with your son. Where you move and actually, I am probably gonna do a co-op stream at some point with my daughter. She's a year older than him, and we do this thing where we play dungeon crawler games, and she picks which direction I go. So we play this one game called Everpath. I'm not gonna try that. All my money. Called Everpath, where basically it's a room by room kind of dungeon crawler. I think you know what I'm talking about. And basically what I do is I walk into the room, defeat all the monsters, get all the loot, and then I say, okay, pick a direction. And she decides where I go. And we've been doing that for a while. We haven't done it on a stream, but I think I'm gonna do it on a stream. I'm just gonna hand her the headset, and she's gonna be like, telling me what to do, and I'm gonna play, and she's gonna direct. I'm not sure, I don't catch that reference. My Grimlock. Wait, talk about the Transformer? Am I... So like this... I've never played Slay the Spire. I heard it was really good, but I've never played it. Honestly, I have very limited time for games, because we're also doing game development, so I have to pick one game and stick with it, and then bounce to another game, and I don't have a lot of time to devote. I've actually played this game more than I have any game in a long time. Not since the last constantly was probably... I love that swirling ball of doom. No. Well, no. There we go. There we go. Oi. I swear it sounds like oing to the music. Oh, dude. Stop doing that. It's sloppy. I think it was Everpath, because Grace loves Everpath. She calls it the night game. Developed by one guy down in Brazil. And, yeah, chase me. I dare you. And before that was Hollow Knight. My chin itches and I can't reach it. It's a card game. See, that tells you how out of touch I am. My oldest would probably know about that. He's big into collectible games. I thought Slay the Spire was a... No, I'm thinking of Heroes of the Spire. That's a mobile game. No! Uh-oh, dude. Can't hang with this. And of course, now it's ready to go. Hello, swirling ball of doom. No. No. Step up in here, I dare you. Ah, yeah. My oldest is actually incredibly good at Magic Gathering. I used to play when I was younger, but not so much anymore. And he developed a modified version of it that you play up to 4 players, and there's actually like a semi-gridded map with castles, towers you capture, give you bonuses, and bosses that he spawns in a random roll type of deal that will attack anybody that's near it. It's interesting. We played it a couple of times. He plays it when his friends come over. Oh, stay over there. Ah, caught it. Nice. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Jubal's, he's kind of crazy brilliant. Him and Cole have done some pretty amazing things. Like, they came up with the Invasion of the Weirdos concept entirely on their own. Cole, I believe, actually came up with the actual storyline. And we're about ready to test the mobile app. The sound effects in the game, all of them except the music itself, the actual sound effects are all actually Cole talking and noises in the microphone. Oh no. Already. Ah, get off. Talking into a microphone, doing sound effects. There we go. Running into stuff like I'm the paladin with a shield. Dudes with the poison are pretty deadly. Yeah. If you check my Facebook, check our developer Facebook. It's Super Secret Masters Multiverse. You'll see the video that I posted of the first level. We have all the levels already. There's a few bugs that need worked out. The pause button doesn't work. The last boss, when you beat it, it basically stops the game and doesn't finish. So we got some stuff to work out, but it's coming along really well. I think anyway. There we go. I mean, my oldest is 15. My middle son is 13. This is our first deal. Alright. I think I got everything. 2 levels. Man. AJ, thank you for telling me about that. Put that downstairs before I fight this boss, in case I die. Probably won't die, but you never know. Around here and that. Come on, dude. Respawn some magic. Come on. Oh, that guy was tough. Look at all the damage I took. Offshore. Oh yeah, you told no. The jacking up, getting the second tier on the mountain. I haven't started using the offshore yet because, frankly, my character can only make it into about the tail end of this one. I haven't even beat the boss in this one yet. And when I die and I go back, because I try to save all my money, I don't really pay that much in taxes right now because I'm not collecting that much money. And when I go back, I spend all of it, like all of it, like 900. So taxes aren't that bad for me yet. I'm not like you. I'm not raking in like $1 million or $500,000 in a go. That would be really cool, but it's not happening yet. Ow. Ow. You don't like arrows. There we go. Come on, homies. What would you say? What was that? Your foot hurt? Did you hurt it? Alright. Here. Give it here. Which foot? This one? Mwah. There you go. Feel better now? Monsters. All the monsters. All the monsters get squished. All the monsters get squished. All the monsters get squished. There he goes. Bye, monster. It was way faster leveling this guy than was the paladin. Paladin took me forever to level this guy. He goes quick. Fair, I also have more experience than I was, so probably consider that. Come on. Ah! That's what happens when you get near me. I wouldn't advise that. Yes. Where's your top hat? It's right here. It doesn't actually work with the headset I've got. I've got to get... If you got a recommendation on this, because I know you know your hardware, if you could recommend me an over-the-ear one that works and gets good sound, that'd be really helpful. All the ones I found don't have very good sound. They don't have like the big, you know, keeping the noise out kind of stuff. It's just the little bitty in-ear plugs, and I hate those things, honestly. I don't like the earplugs at all. Oh no. Go. It wasn't too bad. And then those guys showed up. I'll hit me once. My health. There's the dangerous floor salad. I do not like the dangerous floor salad. It doesn't like me either, honestly. Let's see if I can hit it. Yes! Dangerous floor salad. Die, dangerous floor salad. Here we go. You must die. I alone am best. The audio tape. I'll have to look that up later. Have it out of the chat and find it. Because I'm actually... I have permission to get my gear for live stream. I picked up some stuff so I can use my GoPro as a camera on your recommendation. So I'll be doing that. I probably will eventually save up a little bit of money because I know microphone's expensive. I know, because I used to do audio. And get a good microphone. My deal. This mic, I've listened to it. It sounds pretty decent, but it wouldn't hurt to have a higher quality one. Since I'm gonna do the over the ear bills. Oh, come on, man. Why are you being so difficult? Use the HyperX Quadcast. Yeah. How much are we talking about on one of those? Like $200-300 more? I have no, like, I'm used to doing stage mic stuff. I've never dealt with stage stuff. I'm used to dealing with, like, stage audio. It's a totally different beast. Treasure! Oh, That's it? Really? Okay. Yeah, no, totally. I will be looking for those. A good stage mic costs way more than that. Like a decent one is $140. A good one is $200, $300 and up. Spend a lot, especially if they're wireless. My son over there adding the special effects in. And then you shall all perish. No. But I know. Ah, great. No. What was that? Get up off. Oh. I've got a good pair of Sonys that are wireless. If I go with that microphone, I may just go ahead. Those are the big. They won't work with my top hat either. Okay, I need to remember how to do this pattern. Probably not gonna get it. I'm terrible at this puzzle. Whoa. Whoa. That was totally accident. So that was awesome. That's the first time I've ever done that. Usually solve the puzzle would take like 50 tries. Oh no. Salad. What? Die. 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 There we go. Yeah. Yeah, around the back headphones would be really useful, and a decent mic. I'd figure out a way to stand here. I'm literally just sitting on my couch, and my couch has a reclinable legs, and so I gotta find something that sets up right here at the couch until we can actually get the studio set up. I do have to say, I really enjoy broadcasting from my couch, though. One, it's comfortable, and two, it doesn't completely separate me from my family. Ooh, do I really want to bother? Yes, that's not true. Or yes. Yay, money! Okay. Yeah, I need to upgrade my money thing. I forget what it's called. Treasury. Bonus. Sundering Strikes. I think that's a pretty cool little bonus things in this game. Those guys. What do you want? Now you can all just get blenderized. Really? Sure. That's what you get for charging into the hallway. Oh, great. Chart stuff. Follow me. Please don't follow me. The ores which you use to upgrade buildings and whatnot. Apparently you can use it for crafting too. I'm just not that far along in the game. That's what AJ told me. Run! It's really weird playing a game where it literally bonuses your strikes if you bounce it off of a wall. I usually aim to the side of my target. Oh, I'm gonna mess with all that. Got them all. Oh. Hide over. Wait. No! I thought that was it. Have a snowball. Or run away. That was close. Sure, why not? I hit a cursor basically if whenever I recharge with a potion, it gives me confusion, which makes your messes your controls up really bad. Not even a guy. Way too deadly. Charge on his face. Let's see what we got next. Nothing good. I can say that for certain. Is there anywhere else I can go before I go down and put the giant red blob of stuff off? Get off me. Pay all them taxes. Guys. We have a very low chance of unlock the anvil. So basically you can't get it until you beat the game, most likely. Probably won't find it unless you... Sweet, found this secret door switch. I don't know if Joe's still in here, but if you're still in here, Joe, and you're listening, the secret door switch in the second tier, basically all 3 floors have locked gated doors, and there's a button hidden in the level every floor somewhere. Sometimes it's really easy to spot. Sometimes I had to walk the dungeon floor twice to find the silly thing. And then it unlocks all the doors. And usually there's pretty good stuff behind it. Not always, but usually significant amounts of gold, treasure, etc., etc. Very worth it after. Yeah, this thing has a lot of classic stuff. This is probably one of the best floors I've ever played. I say that a lot. It has everything that I like. Changing levels, but not changing to the point of ridiculousness. Bonuses that you get for only one time, only lasting the duration of your playthrough. Customizable characters, permanent upgrades. It's got a little bit of everything. Secret stuff, which I've turned off the secret stuff because they give you really good bonuses and it gives you a negative. How do I say this? On the fountain, where you take negatives, like additional monsters, turning off secrets, stuff like that. It gives you a gold bonus and an experience bonus. So I turned off all the secrets. There are literally walls that you shoot. You see like a slight crack in them, and you shoot them, and it busts down the wall. Secrets and stuff in there. This game is, if you're one of those old school, I like to explore everything, find all the hidden stuff, this game is practically perfect in my view. If you like grinding especially, and I love RPG grinding. And exploration. This is like the Metroidvania of top-down dungeon. So guys, have fun. I ain't fighting. I spent all my stuff. to the side, blast them as they come to the door. Great. Powered worm. It's the snot worm! Saw it coming down the hill. Spitting snot this event. If you haven't seen the 13th Warrior, that will make no sense to you at all. As long as 100 ships? Come on. Oh no. 5 dangerous floor salads. So I hate them because your paladin has a. If you play the paladin, Lauren, he just dropped the controller on his face. Hang on. Now the babies are going to bed. Thus begins the week of meshing. Yeah. No, it was a thunk. It was clearly painful. Oh yeah, and they drop random traps like everywhere. Like there'll be corners of rooms where you step in it and get loot and a bomb goes off. This game, there's a lot of thought went into this game. Good at the puzzle. Yeah. It can be. It can be. It definitely has its moments, that's for sure. They don't want to go to bed first. But there are times when they're pretty much passed out. Did you get it resolved? Which scripts? Something is changing too. I would make a post on their forum. Yeah. Gotcha. Right. We'll figure it out. I'll probably have to put up a forum post on the Unity support forums. Yep. Alex. Yep. Night. Love you. There. Go for it. Right. 10,000. Now. 14. Yeah, I'm like. Yeah, I was a lot the same way. But I usually check on the boys at night. They're pretty much dead asleep. They get up at like 5:30 in the morning. pretty much self-propelled. To be fair, he's not Jules. I can't believe I'm saying this. He's in high school now. Yeah, I remember doing the same thing to my parents. So many monsters. So I'm gonna charge. Passed in on. You know. Oh, you know. Right. And let's try this over here. Oh, ow, caught that one in the face. That hurt. Spawning point out. Gold figures. First, charge. Go. Come on, guys. Come on. I really like how it ricochets between the guys themselves. I feel like I didn't even dent the mob at all. We're in circles and thin that a bit. Nothing part of my hair. Man. Hey, does Bella need to go out? Play with her. She won't play with me. She don't like me. Come on. Oh no. Of course. See, door open. Oh! Oh, I don't want to play that. You too, huh? Nothing. Okay. see how many bad guys I can wipe out in about 5 seconds. Wait for this to recharge. Because that whole sword is There we go. The top. Back off. Aha. Great! The Snotworm! I want to fight that thing. Oh, this thing is so much faster with that person. Push me back two always. There you go. There, guys. Yeah, you know. Go away. Great, this is gonna be one of them dungeons where I gotta walk around just trying to figure out where the button's at. As soon as I managed. Nope. I'm in trouble. Oh no, I got locked. Okay. No, don't have that much room. Go away. Notice that guy immediately ran behind me. I think they coded their movement that way so that the guy would be effective against the paladin. Because the paladin basically, there are very few projectiles that can actually get the paladin from front. So they coded some of the powerful archers to try to charge around behind you. And I thought that was kind of brilliant AI build. This game isn't. My wife is playing King's Quest, the remake. It's really funny. There's a lot of fan service in the game. Alright, Joe. I shall see you later, sir. Thanks for dropping in on my feed. Dude. Stream. Whatever. Gaming session and stuff. Unknown survivor. See you in the morning. To find that stinking button. Found it. Forgot to turn on safe corridors. may actually beat the boss this time around. Assuming I live long enough to get there. Morning. Oh no. I hate this one. Oh, missed it. Oh well. Oh, I'm at the boss already. If I'll make it. I've got lots of stuff. We will see. Whew. I get dropped in the corner again. Great. On this one. Some of those. I don't have a dash to escape. That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all for one run. A low-level character. Whew. Alright, I think that's it for tonight. I got work in the morning. So, appreciate you guys dropping into my feed, my stream and whatnot. Have a good night. I will see you guys tomorrow.